Good morning. Welcome back, Internet people.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Getting dangerous.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Is there anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know. Those bears are making...
Clinic.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Oh wait, what kind of a delivery?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Well, I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Is there anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Okay.
Be careful up there.
An inn. I love these. Inns are the greatest places in the whole world.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead? What do you want?
Well, I am trying to get to High Hrothgar.
Clinic brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Good to know.
What a boring conversation.
It really was. Hello?
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Okay. So, wait, no, tell me more about that barrow.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Do they haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could investigate it for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
You got any leads for work other than looking up a potentially haunted barrow?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Keep your eye.
To all able-bodied men and women of the Rift, the bands located in Valft have been harassing Albinate and attacking citizens and visitors, etc., etc., etc. Okay.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Sure.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
What do you play?
I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
Sounds reasonable.
Thank you, my lord.
You are totally in the way, Lydia. The worst show ever. Who stands up in the front of the show? People standing behind or sitting behind him. That's just rude. You play lovely, Lydia. I must be going. And by Lydia, I mean not Lydia at all. But you don't play
By
anything.
the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
I don't know, we did a pretty good job. I hit it with some fireballs, it was like pew pew. And then they hit him with some arrows and it was like pew pew. There was really just a whole lot of pewing going on. From all sides, the dragon was all like roar, and as it roared, it pew pewed. At the exact same time, I am investigating the back of this incredibly boring house. Like, we're talking, this is the most boring house.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
No lollygagging.
Eh, not a huge fan of chopping wood.
If those Whiterun gods can take down a dragon, so can we.
Yeah, I bet you could. I bet this place could do pretty good against a dragon attack. There's lots of guards. And I would probably be around. So I guess I'm going up the steps. Is there really 7,000 or however many he said? Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Did you hear them call out?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. Good day.
Good day. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. It is very high up. Oh, hello.
Keep it. Huh?
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Okay. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Kind called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. You are something altogether, aren't you? Ow. Christ almighty. Thanks, Lydia. Man prevailed, shelding Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst dragons withdrew from this world. I am very high right now. Ah, my altitude. My altitude is like no other. No other indeed. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. The monastery. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septon. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin.